All right, what's up, guys? So, I just wanted to show you what it's like living in the headspace of a Jack Murphy supporter. So, this is someone that was commenting on my video here that's just the, Jack Murphy controversy in a nutshell. Basically trying to run cover for him. And so people like this, they don't believe in objective reality. They think that truth is subjective. So we have himself here. It's his profile name, himself. So he is kind of making it out that it's the lady in the video's fault because she was warned once not to bring it up, um but she did it anyways in order to get attention or something to that effect. And I maybe the video wasn't clear, maybe he didn't even watch the video that I made, who knows. But it's the issue is that Jack Murphy was not being upfront with who he is and what his supporters believed him to be. So we like to call that a fraud or a hypocrite. And this person, these people that live in this headspace, they think that truth is subjective. Here he says perception is subjective, which um, in a way you could say that it is, but if I perceive a rock, it's not subjective. The rock is still a rock. If you understand what I'm saying, if I perceive a tree is still a tree. Or if I perceive what is, and I don't even really like the term alpha male. I think it's so overused. Um, it's just such a cliche. There can only be one true alpha in a pack. Um, in our society, the way it's structured, it's a silly word to use. People are on different levels in their own way entirely, and to try and rate what is or is not alpha, it's just really stupid. But I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt that the textbook definition of an alpha male in regards to any species is not one that knowingly lets his female sleep with other males. Okay, that is by textbook definition not an alpha male. And so it doesn't matter how you perceive it, whether it's subjective or not. But he's trying to say, well, if his followers want to think that's alpha, that's fine. The problem here, the reason why he's so mad, the reason why Jack Murphy's is so mad is because his followers didn't know. And he tried to hide that from him, and that's why he's so upset about this. And so I just, I said, why are you even here, like running cover for him? That's just kind of sus. And he again tried to blame it on Sydney Watson. Like, who cares about her? I've seen lots of videos from other people pointing this stuff out going back several months. Like, this is a known thing. It's just Jack Murphy was trying to break into the mainstream through, going on other people's shows and stuff. And not really anybody had heard of this guy before, and he was just trying to get into the mainstream. So not a lot of people had heard of him. Not a lot of people, even fewer people knew about his, skeletons in his closet that he was trying to hide. I'd only heard of the article before. I didn't hear about any of this webcam stuff and all this other nasty stuff he was doing. Um, so it's ridiculous. But anyways, so I basically just told him, if someone can be destroyed by the truth, then they deserve to be destroyed by the truth. If he was selling himself as what he actually is, then that's one thing. It's like the parable of the scorpion and the frog, where the scorpion asks to ride on the frog's back to get across the river, and the frog says no, because you'll sting me and then we'll both die. And the scorpion promises the frog, no, I promise I won't sting you, because if I sting you, then we'll both die and drown in the river. So the frog was like, well, yeah, he's got a good point. He'll sting me and we'll both die, so that wouldn't make any sense for him to sting me. So the frog lets the scorpion climb on his back and starts carrying him across the river. Halfway through the river, the scorpion stabs him in the back, and as the frog is sinking into the water, he says, why did you sting me? We'll both drown now and die. And the scorpion says, you knew what I was when you picked me up. It's in my nature. Just like Jack Murphy's nature is to be a cuck and to be just a disgusting degenerate. And now he's got random people out here just going on to like random videos trying to run cover for him. It makes no sense. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, so like this is probably like a brand new. Okay, so I guess he made some like really old video, but it's just like where do these people come from? I don't know. I just thought it was kind of interesting. Just thought it was very odd that someone
Meet
would
Jack
come in
Murphy.
here and start running cover for him in that manner. So, anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching, and remember to give them the D.